All right, thanks, Dave. Now, the Carolina Classic Fair is the second largest agricultural fair in North Carolina. The week-long event brings thousands of people to Winston-Salem each and every year to indulge in some fun, but also it's for some competitive exhibits they have. And this year's deadline to submit an entry to compete in that is just weeks away on September 1st. And here to explain the competition more is DJ Hargrave. He is the events and branding manager for the Carolina Classic Fair. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Well, DJ, can you first just start by telling us, what broad, type of competitive entry categories there are here?
Yeah, really, if there's anything that you have some sort of creative expression in, even down to cooking. I mean, baked goods is one of the categories for competitive entries. Photography, Legos, pottery, drawing, pottery, literally anything that deals with creativity, art, crafts, and of course cooking. We have an entry category for it here at the Carolina Classic Fair. There truly is something for everyone.
And what are the potential prizes people could win, and how can they first enter?
So we have over $225,000 in prize money that's distributed to all the different competitive entry categories. That includes livestock. So, sheep, goats, cattle, things of that nature. But that also includes our creative categories as well. So, I mean, you're winning potentially money, of course, bragging rights, the ribbon. You could win Judge's Choice. We actually had a very young man that's 12 years old. He won first place in a few categories for the Carolina Classic Fair last year, and he went on a state fair to win categories there as well. So, I mean, it could end up going beyond just the Carolina Classic Fair when it comes to the benefits that you can get out of winning with competitive entries.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless there. And now you mentioned those categories. A popular category is typically photography. So why is that?
Well, photography is great because with 2023, if you have a cell phone, you're a photographer. Some of my photographer friends might not like me saying that, but it's the truth. And, just with the quality of content that can be produced on cell phones these days, you don't have to have a $1,000, $2,000 camera to produce something that can be entered into the Carolina Classic Fair and actually have potential of winning. We actually have people who enter iPhone and Android photos and win. So it's really something that's available to anyone. If you go to carolinaclassicfair.com/competitive-entries and you go to the photography page on that booklet, you'll see all the different categories that are available. We have categories from nature to emotion to a lot of different other categories. And there's also different categories for different age groups. So we have, grades 4 and 5. We have middle school. We have high school. We have adults as well.
Wow. And another, big category and one of my favorites is food. So what are some of the fun things or things you really like that you've tasted in past years?
Yeah, so for some reason, I always end up with the baked goods and all the sweets. I'm not going to complain about that, but that's been something that I've had the pleasure of judging since 2019. So, I mean, I've seen all kinds of cookies and cakes, pies. I've seen fudge, which is something that I was introduced to a few years ago. Had never had fudge in my life prior to that. So, I mean, it's a little overwhelming, I'll be honest, but I mean, that just speaks to how many people enter the Carolina Classic Fair competitive entries when it comes to baked goods. And it's something I've truly enjoyed over the past few years.
All right. I mean, if you need a judge, I will definitely, volunteer for the food one to taste that. But so what are some other categories that are, good for kids to enter and get involved in?
Yeah, so I love the Lego creations for kids. I love drawings and paintings. If you walk into the education building during the fair and turn to your right, that whole right section is just pretty much kids' creations. I mean, everything, even paper maches. There are so many different categories, but photography, because again, you don't need a camera to do that. You can just use your iPhone or your parents' phones. Legos, drawings, and paintings. Those are some of my top categories that I've noticed kids entering and thriving in as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, DJ. I am, for one, very excited for the fair this year. And as a reminder, the deadline to submit those competitive entries is September 1st. And then the Carolina Classic Fair runs from September 29th until October 8th. You can see a full list of categories and roles on carolinaclassicfair.com.